Hello, my name is Jake Duckworth. I'm the pastor at Crossroads Community Church of the Nazarene in Palo Alto. And it's time to report again. So let me fill you in on some of the things that have been going on around here. First, the numbers. We've been running about 40 people in worship, 25 in discipleship ministries, and we received 4 new members this year. Though I will say the rate that we are watching people move away is faster than we've been able to replace them. Still, our finances are strong, we've paid our budgets, and we don't have any debt, so yay for that. I want to take a minute to talk about our current church members because they are warm and faithful, and they love Jesus, and they love each other. As a pastoral family, we love our people, and we are grateful to have the sense that they love us too. There is much to celebrate around here, and my family and I are so pleased to be part of a faith community that is deeply devoted to God. We're continuing to have table church as an alternative form of Sunday morning worship. We usually do 3 or 4 sessions of 6 to 8 weeks per year where we meet around tables in our fellowship hall. The goal is to worship in a more interactive way, to get our generations talking, learning, and enacting the faith together. We believe that if Crossroads is going to connect members of our broader community with the faith, it will be through the strength of our relationships and the love that is evident between us that overflows into loving service. Along with several other leaders from the district, I've been getting trained in a discipleship movement called 3DM, and I'm looking forward to having other leaders in our church get trained in it as well. We believe the content will provide a culture-shaping language that will help us be more effective in providing spaces for discipleship and to move our members beyond knowledge of kingdom information and into a life of kingdom engagement where we are growing in both our relationship with the Father and our capacity to do kingdom work. We have a group of people who are already interested in being in a discipleship huddle, and hopefully by the time this video airs, we'll have already begun meeting with them on a regular basis. You can ask if we have. I would say that Crossroads is currently in a transitional stage. Some staff and key leaders have moved on, which has forced us to put some things we had planned into a holding pattern. One of the many things I've learned from 3DM is that there are seasons for abiding and pruning in order to regroup before entering into a new stage of producing fruit. We've been in an abiding pruning stage, but we feel like we're just about to turn the corner. One important aspect of this shift is that a new couple has recently joined our pastoral team. We're very excited to introduce to you Pastor Courtney and Pastor Will Turner. They're both graduates of Nazarene Theological Seminary, both NASCAR enthusiasts, and both have the heart and drive of missionaries, which is what we need in the Bay Area. They're probably around here at District Assembly, so if you see them, feel free to say hello and shake hands. Crossroads received one of the missional innovation grants from the NorCal District. So far, we've only been able to lay important groundwork for getting this new ministry started. But when it's going, it will be a ministry to youth in Palo Alto through which we will provide holistic care for these young people who live in a pressure-filled, highly performance-oriented context. Our aim is to minister in 3 ways. If there are academic needs, we can help with that. But more importantly, we want them to hear the message that their value doesn't depend on their performance. We also want to provide a place for these students to play, to put pressures aside, and to simply enjoy themselves. And finally, of course, we believe that spirituality plays a role in any ministry that aims to be holistic. We pray that serving these youth will open doors to lead them and their families to Jesus. Sacred Space is a ministry that we've been running for over a year now, and it's really beginning to catch on. We provide a free co-working space in our fellowship hall for people who work remotely to drop in and just get stuff done. People come to our space for a whole variety of reasons and to accomplish a variety of different goals. A few of the people who frequent our space are Christians, but most of them are people who would never otherwise step foot in a church building. And many of these new friendships have spawned wonderful spiritual conversations as well. Our hope is to be able to hold a relevant place of hospitality and blessing in their lives, where we're reflecting the love of God to them. And we'll wait for the Spirit of God to draw them, and when that day comes, we'll be poised to engage with them on a spiritual level. All in all, Crossroads is a sweet community of people following Jesus and providing spaces to bless the broader community in which we live. Every day, we're hoping, praying, and looking for ways we can help people to know and experience God's love. We're convinced that God is at work, and we're excited to be along for the journey. May God's grace and peace be with you all.